What's up, people? This is Big Boss Calvin 83. How y'all doing today? Right now, I'm out of town and I'm out of state. So right now, I'm in New Jersey. I'm about to head to New York in a little bit with family. So shout out to all my people from the northeast of the New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, tri-state area. Shout out to y'all out there. Anyway, that's not what the video is about today. But I'm just letting y'all know, feeling better after the long drive, the 10-hour drive, which I did, practically by myself. So, and the family slept. Anyway, while I was on Facebook, about almost an hour ago, I thought about doing a walking tour of a video, just talking, but it's just raining out. The weather is so bad out here, and it's very cold out here, and I forgot how cold it was. I forgot how cold the Northeast can get. Yesterday it was raining, that freezing rain. Oh, I hate that shit. Anyway, I came across this article. And it's about Paris Hilton. She thinks she's all that because she got money, and plus she's a Hilton, but this bitch is not attractive. There's nothing to look at. So she said, basically, I'm summarizing. The article will be in the description box. I saved it in my Facebook page. Yes, I'm out of Facebook jail, but it's gonna. But I probably might be banned again. Sooner or later. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sooner. So follow me on Instagram, and you can basically, y'all can contact me there. Send me a personal message if you have an Instagram account, or you can email me on YouTube. My email address, for social media is there. It's basically my name. Y'all know who I am, first and last, and my middle initial. And thank you to those who are donating. Keep the donations coming, because I bought some stuff for my work so I can get the truth out there. And I'm still trying to do reports, and I'm still trying to do these things for y'all. And I'm trying to see if I can start interviewing people about society in general and how fucked up it is. So when y'all make your little something donations, whether it be big or small, it helps, goes a long way, because I'm not, I don't really need money so you can feed my belly. Okay. My back. I didn't want my youngest brother to see what I'm doing. So anyway, Paris Hilton makes an ignorant statement. This bitch is always saying something stupid. I take that back. She's always saying a lot of stuff that's just fucking dumb. And she's stupid as hell, and she thinks she can say whatever the fuck she wants, and there's no fucking consequences with her fucking words. But it's funny when I say something, I can't use, it's just words. I don't get a fucking white privilege, white tears, white female privilege pass when I say stuff. You know what I'm saying? It is funny how she can say the most racist, misandric stuff about black men, and she's always taking a jab at so-called black men in America, and just black men in general worldwide, but specifically so-called black American men, black American men. In America, kick it, cut, free case, don't get this shit twisted, and do not get it fucked up. So she's talking about how black men, as she says, are, they're nasty, they're gross. And I'm like, and it's just basically, I'm reading this news report, and it's fucking bullshit. I'm like, talk about, she can't stand on a nigga when a nigger approaches her. And that's what I'm interpreting, and that's what she's insinuating. That's what she's implying. Oh, so if a so-called black man approaches me, oh, I get nervous and all that shit. And I'm like looking at the bitch, and I'm like, bitch. I'm like, she's so fucking ignorant. That's what I can't stand about women in general when it comes to men of color, especially when somebody like myself, and I'm not bragging, but I do feel I do get compliments that I'm handsome lately, and I always had an idea that I'm not a bad looking dude, and I've been told I'm not ugly. I just don't got the social status and the money, and I don't have that kind of popular. I don't give off that vibe of fitting in with the social norm. Bullshit, that type of bullshit. I'm not part of the status quo. That's why many women don't want to fuck with me. And that's cool if you don't want to fuck with me because I ain't good enough to impress your friends and your circle and family, then fuck you. I don't need your ass then. You need me more than the other way around. That's the way I see it. So she's talking about how she gets grossed out and cringes. And I'm not looking at the bitch. The bitch is so arrogant. And a lot of Caucasian females are arrogant. And sometimes I do get annoyed when I hear so-called black male YouTubers talk about how great Caucasian females are. Caucasian, when they say white women, but I don't see them as white women. First of all, there's no such thing as a white woman. There's no such thing as a white man. There's no such thing as a black man. There's no such thing as a black woman. The whole color thing of black and white and brown and yellow is a made up social status caste system type of bullshit of what you call a social construct. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, this bitch is fucking stupid as hell. And a lot of Caucasian females are stupid. And I'm like, even women, I can't stand, I can't stand the stuff, the ignorant shit that a lot of so-called black women say, and they call themselves black women. I can't stand the attitude. I can't stand the feminist bullshit, but I really can't stand it when it comes to Caucasian females. Because I understand why sisters act the way they act, especially in America. Kick it cut. Free K's don't get it twisted and don't get that shit fucked up. But I understand how Caucasian supremacy has brain raped a lot of our women. And them buying into this feminist bullshit and a lot of bitterness and rejection and self-hate issues. I can kind of give sisters a pass. I think I'm one of the few brothers who can give sisters a pass on that aspect, but I'm not excusing bullshit. I'm not excusing the fuckery. I'm not excusing the ratchet ghetto ass or bougie ass Caucasian male worshiping I love white Jesus swirling Negro bedouins type of bullshit. I'm not excusing the coon shit that a lot of you black women say, and I can't stand y'all bashing black men and you're speaking so highly of Caucasian males like they're the fucking shit, and the only reason why you want to fuck with them for hypergamy, social status, and economic reasons, but morally to be accepted with Caucasian society, white society you call it. Okay? Because even when you swirling bitches, and this goes across the board for other ethnic women of color too. Y'all, and I'm speaking of Asian women, I'm speaking of Latina women and Arab women, who want to fuck with Caucasian males. Y'all just doing it because y'all trying to get a come up. That's what it is. Y'all don't, because I heard conversations and like, I'm not feeling like that. He don't satisfy me, but I'm just with him so I can get some wealth and get some money. And a lot of y'all who do step outside your ethnicity to your women of color who fuck with Caucasian males, you get the trash. And y'all talk, the world wants to talk about how so-called black men who step outside the black community, how we fuck with trash. I'm like, even when I see men of other ethnicities, other ethnic men of color fuck with Caucasian females, they're fucking with trashy bitches too. So most people who date interethnic relationships, and I have to agree to a degree with what Mr. Money AD said. A lot of the people who date outside of ethnicity, I'm not saying all, but there's a huge portion of people when they date a different person of a different ethnicity. Usually that person Usually those people are rejects of from their own fucking kind, or they don't fit in, or they're the fucking black sheep of their own ethnic, so-called racial group, ethnic group. You know what I'm saying? Of their own, they're the rejects of their own ethnic community, and they're looked at as undesirables. And what happens is a lot of these so-called non-black chicks and these so-called non-black men who like to fuck with so-called black people, what they do is want to fuck with us, because since they can't get no pussy or can't get no dick from their own people, from their own kind, they want to fuck with us. And because we have an open door policy, we don't have no goddamn standards. And I last time I checked, you women, I put the blame on y'all sisters on this. Y'all don't want us to have standards because you call us shallow, misogynistic, male chauvinist. Y'all shame us. You call us superficial and materialistic and have a false sense of a fucking entitlement. So then when we fuck with when we fuck with trash, then y'all mad as hell anyway. But if I had standards, if a lot of men in masses had standards, y'all still bitching because y'all are insecure with yourselves and y'all don't think you can meet them standards. Y'all women have the audacity to have unrealistic standards and have high standards and expectations when it comes to us men. And that's across the board. I'm speaking of all right now, all people, all women in America. But when men do it, you're in your feelings, because when we say, how about you live up to your own standards and expectations, y'all can't do it. Okay. So, but when men fuck with women who ain't no damn good, and a lot of you women don't warn your sons about how treacherous these bitches are unless you don't like the bitch. Anyway, that's the only time y'all say something. But most of y'all say all women are deserving of respect. All women are beautiful no matter what. Fat is beautiful. A woman who's fat is beautiful. A woman who's too damn skinny and don't have no tits and ass, oh, she's still pretty. And that's not the fucking case. And if a woman don't have no money, a man should love her for who the fuck she is regardless. But when it comes to men don't have no, if her penis is too small, perceived to be too small, y'all don't want to fuck with us. If we're too short, y'all don't want to fuck with us. If we're overweight or too big for y'all don't want to fuck with us. And if we're not a certain age range, y'all don't want to fuck with us. A lot of women when they're young don't want to fuck with men their own age or younger. But at the same time, they will fuck a teenage boy underage and for the fuck, because they want to get a feel, oh, I want him to be my first. I want to take his virginity. I mean, that's some crazy shit too. And that's one thing I never understood. Well, some of these older women will fuck with younger dudes, or they just can't find the men at their own age or older. And since a lot of them are hip to the game of how these bitches on bullshit, now they fuck with younger dudes because they think they're naive to a lot of shit, and they're not. Or he's about to be on a couple but get some money. Now you want to jump in and compete with these younger chicks. So a lot of us men are waking up. But back on the subject, Paris Hilton talking about how she don't like black men, and I'm like, why are you taking a jab? It's like a lot of these women rather be so-called black women or just other non-black women like to insult black men for no fucking reason when we have never done anything to these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have Paris Hilton, if you're watching this, and women who think like Paris Hilton to these racist, man-hating bitches, why do y'all take jabs at men like me? Why do y'all take jabs at men of color? What you call black men? Why do y'all feel emboldened in public to insult us when we have never done shit to y'all? We don't insult you, and let me speak on that later. I'm trying to figure that out, Paris Hilton, and bitches who've had that type of mindset. Women are so emboldened to just openly say, I don't date black men. Black men are this. Black men are thugs, rapists, and killers, and thieves, and shit, and child rapists, and all that type of shit. Black men are lazy. And I'm like, last time I checked, Caucasian males are the biggest rapists, the biggest pedophiles, the original thugs, deadbeat dads, woman beaters, violent motherfuckers in the planet. The big people to oppress other people, to oppress women, like y'all feminists say. But you don't attack white patriarchy. You attack black men for no fucking reason. Y'all don't call Caucasian males like Donald Trump misogynistic when they openly say, like Donald Trump said, "Oh, I grab women by the pussy. I'll start kissing on her rather she likes it. I'll have sex with her when I want to." But y'all bash Bill Cosby for women who knowingly took drugs and had sex with Bill Cosby and sexual relationship, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But y'all say you were under the influence, but you were still able, a lot of you women who get drunk and get high, y'all still get behind your fucking car and you think you can drive, and a lot of you women can't drive a goddamn car, and that's why a lot of y'all get in more accidents than men. Whether you are sober, high, or not, or under the influence of alcohol or drugs, period. But you were so drugged up, like this bitch, Karen Olympias, and I'm doing another video about that. That's something different. But she talking about she under the influence when she got sexual with Demario Jackson, a black man at that. Now she talking about she wasn't in the right frame of mind, but she want to cry rape. But she was a whole sexual aggressor the whole time. Demario Jackson just took what was offered, and a lot of men need to stop doing that. Just because a woman offers you something, you need to question that if she offers it too easy. I know it's hard for us men to get sex, to get love, to get affection from women, get shit from women, period, get support, get respect. But a lot of time we still need to question things when they give up, when they're too sexually free and give you shit, because a lot of times when a woman gives you something, she wants a big ass return. Remember that. I'm trying to stay on subject here. Paris Hilton is fucking ridiculous. Paris Hilton, do you pay attention when brothers step outside their ethnicity? Do you know what type of chicks that we like? Preferences, especially preferences. I don't agree with preferences because that's another form of eugenics. But most brothers who actually fuck with so-called non-black women, Caucasian women, Latina women, Asian women, Arab women, and what have you. Do you know that most of the time they got big titties and a fat ass? Rather be real or fake. Do you know they gotta be a certain height? Don't you know they gotta be curvy, voluptuous? Most brothers who, now the brothers, I'm not saying, there's some brothers who just don't care if the woman's got big titties and ass, big hips and curves, or she's just a pencil thin, boyish type of body. But a lot of times when I look at a woman who's just up and down and don't have no tits and ass and no curves and nothing that says, nothing that speaks volumes in her physicality, in her physical appearance, that I'm a woman, a lot of times I think it's a fucking tranny. Okay? Paris Hilton looks like a fucking man. If you ask me, I would think she's a transvestite. Sorry for the interruption, but I gotta get a bigger memory card, really. I hope it comes in the mail. But my thing is, I'm like, Paris Hilton, the only dudes who don't have no standards when it comes to dating about black men, specifically dating Caucasian females or just other ethnic women of color. Now you're talking about, but specifically we're going to focus on Caucasian females. The only dudes who don't have no standards are these self-hating, simp-ass, Negro-pean coon-ass niggas. Negro-pean males like Demario Jackson don't have no fucking standards, will fuck every Caucasian chick he sees. Like your Jeffrey Lee Petersons or those other self-hating type of Negro males who worship Caucasian females all day. No different than these so-called black women who are Negro bedwenches and promote the swirling type of bullshit and fuck with the Caucasian male and do ghetto gagger type of shit with that Caucasian male because she got a slave mentality and got self-hate issues and worship the Caucasian male. So my thing is this: Paris Hilton, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Ain't no so-called black man, conscious or not, woke or not, conscious or awake and woke or naive or even a coon would have fuck with you pale skinned monkey, manly looking tranny ass type of bitch. You ain't shit, bitch. All you came from was fucking money. You never had to struggle for nothing. You don't even have nothing. You're talking shit about black men, but you still goddamn single. You're nothing more than a fucking privileged ass spoiled whore that comes with money. If it wasn't for your fucking dad And if it was not a fucking billionaire and didn't have generational wealth, you wouldn't be shit, bitch. You would have to step up to a man and bring something to the goddamn table. But because you're Paris Hilton, you think you can say whatever the fuck you want. And I hope this bitch gets skin cancer. I hope she gets cervical cancer. I hope she gets breast cancer with her no titties, titties haven't had ass, titties, no titty self, and no ass. I hope when she gets one of them plastic surgeries, she gets a fucking infection and dies from that a fucking illness. Yeah, I said it. I cannot stand disrespect. Black men have done nothing to you bitches. Caucasian males have dogged y'all out, disrespected you, beat your fucking ass, lied to you, cheated on you, fucked you over, conned you out of your fucking money, freeload off of you, exploited you, took advantage of you, but y'all don't call them out. When they be playing y'all for fools, y'all don't call them out. Oh, you don't throw him underneath the bus. Last time I checked, he didn't give you the opportunity to fucking vote. He's telling you, these Caucasian males are telling you what you cannot do with your fucking body, right? They're telling you if you can work or not, or how much you get paid, but you don't call Caucasian males out. They're telling you who you can date and who you can fuck and who you can marry, but Caucasian males can do whatever the fuck they want, and that's okay with y'all. I'll be right back. I mean, my thing is, I hope this bitch actually gets fucked up, dies of a fucking drug overdose, and they lose their fucking child, them parents and family. Paris Hilton I hope her parents, Paris Hilton's parents and grandparents and family get all sad and shit. Oh, gets in a fucked up car accident because with her car has no skill, can't drive a car, get drunk and high, dumbass. Or dies from a drug overdose. I hope that fucking happens to her. Or she can't biologically have children. If she does have a man, that the children come out retarded or have some kind of birth defect and they're the undesirables. And I hope this man breaks her, or whatever man she meets, particularly a Caucasian man, because she didn't say, I don't fuck with Asian men. And there's some few jabs here and there, disrespectful, disparaging remarks about Asian men, you know. But I mean, black men and even the Asian guys get disrespected the most. But there's no, I mean, she didn't say nothing about Asian guys. She said nothing about Indian guys, Arab guys, Latino males. She didn't say nothing about those dudes. But she don't say nothing negative about Caucasian males because she thinks that they got power and all that shit. But if it wasn't for the struggle in the backs of my ancestors and black people, Caucasian people, y'all would never be in your privileged ass spoiled child position. You would never be privileged and have all the wealth and power and influence because it came from black people. It came from the backs and blood and sweat and tears and the pain and suffering from black people. That's how you Caucasian people are successful and have wealth and prestige and privilege. Did you know that, Paris Hilton? So you trying to make it seem like you fucking with a so-called black man as a step down, and you think but you think you are already a step up, but you haven't done shit, bitch. You have done nothing in your fucking life but live off your parents' money, your daddy's money, your daddy's money, your granddaddy's money, your great grandfather's money, and the rest of your ancestors' evil ass doings of being successful, of cheating and fucking around and fucking people over and raping and pillaging and colonizing and enslaving other people, specifically black people. Paris Hilton. I think my thing is, I can say the same thing. Now, if a brother said, I don't fuck with Caucasian chicks, I don't like Caucasian women, oh my God, all y'all bitches would be in your fucking feelings. I know this when so-called black men, specifically men of color, say, I don't fuck with Caucasian women, or I don't fuck with this type of group of women. Even if they say, I don't fuck with black women, you shouldn't say that openly, but okay. All of a sudden, all you women get in your fucking feelings, but all you women can say, I don't fuck with niggas, I don't fuck with nigger men, I don't fuck with niggas, I don't date black men, or I don't fuck with marry a black man. Oh, but at the same time, I'll fuck with him when nobody's around. I'll fuck with him, and if I get caught fucking with a so-called black man, I'll just yell rape, or I was drugged or some type of shit, or I was just curious, but I'll just say I was raped, or he tricked me. which is bullshit. You women who say, oh, he tricked me, it's fucking bullshit. No man can fucking trick y'all when y'all claim to be so intelligent, more mature. When you got this intuition, and that's another video about women's intuition, which is bullshit. Y'all fucking with the type of men you want to fuck with because y'all want to. Y'all just doing it for fucking thrills and shit. Because some of y'all think if you fuck with a black man that y'all curious and just think it's a fucking thrill. Especially Caucasian chicks and sometimes these other ethnic women of color who are curious about black men. I'm not impressed by what you said. You always saying some dumb shit, Paris Hilton, and it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. And I hope somebody finds your ass and handles you. I'm not insinuating violence, so I don't want the police called on me or nothing like that. But I just hope somebody fucks her up. That's all I'm saying. Okay, because that is some ignorant, disrespectful, racist shit. Because my thing is, I could say the same thing. If I did give a Caucasian female, it's a step down. Why would I want to be with a pale skinned monkey, can't survive in the fucking hot sun, always getting sunburns and skin cancer, always getting glass in the fucking hair falling out, or always having these fucking psychological problems, bipolar, crazy as hell, always taking all these type of drugs, type of chick. Always got self-esteem issues, and always on this feminist type of bullshit, but she always want a man to do shit for her. But she says she wants to be strong and independent. All right, I'm back. That was my brother. You know, he's a good guy. Not my youngest one, but my other brother. You know, I'm not gonna say his name. But my thing is, Paris Hilton, I mean, I think anybody who thinks getting with a Caucasian person is an upgrade is a damn fool, because you got to worry about all types of diseases. You got to worry about, I mean, because y'all some cave beasts. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. Y'all disgusting, especially Caucasian females. I mean, with your hygiene habits, y'all smear period blood all over the goddamn place. Y'all don't even know how to wipe your ass. Y'all attention whorish, y'all depressed, you're crazy, y'all kill your own children, you abort your own children, you think it's okay? Y'all bitches are crazy as fuck. I mean, you're always getting lice in your fucking hair, you're always licking people's anuses and eating poop and shit, doing all kinds of nasty, sick to mind shit, sucking blood, doing all types of satanic shit. So why would I want to get with an unclean, unholy type of chick? A bitch who don't got no fucking morals. A bitch who can stab me in the back, ain't got no fucking loyalty. A bitch who can make false accusations and lie on me. A bitch who can fuck me over and lie to me and destroy my life. And you bitches, you Caucasian bitches, and if you're a Caucasian woman watching this and you don't get down like that, you're not racist, you're not a man hater, you love brothers, and this is to other women, other non-black chicks, other ethnic women of color as well. If you love black men, you love us, and you're not prejudiced, you're not racist. You love all men for who we are. If you don't got that type of mindset, I'm not talking about you, especially Caucasian females. If you're a Caucasian female and you love black men, you be down, you fight racism, you use your privilege to end racism and use your privilege and power and influence to end Caucasian supremacy, and you are doing that, and you love black men, and you want to have our children, okay, I'm not talking about you, and you've been down for black people and love black people and you support us, I'm not talking about you, so don't get offended. But you know these other bitches ain't no damn good, so you need to call them out. So I don't have to do this. But I mean, the bottom line, before I end this video, I don't want to make it too long. I don't give a fuck about Paris Hilton. No black man wants Paris Hilton. She's just saying that for shock value. She's putting us down just so she can feel better about her fucking self. Because I don't see no other man, even men within our own ethnicity, saying Paris Hilton's hot, Paris Hilton's sexy, I want to fuck Paris Hilton. No man is saying that. I want to fuck Paris Hilton, fuck the shit out of Paris Hilton. Oh, I want to marry Paris Hilton. I want to wife her and marry her, have children by her. I want to eat Paris Hilton's cooking. Oh, I want Paris Hilton to suck my dick or do anything. Nobody's fantasizing about Paris Hilton. No black man in his right frame of mind wants to fuck Paris Hilton. No nigga wants you. No black man, no man of color wants you. No man wants you, so what the fuck are you talking about? Bitch, please go sit down somewhere and shut the fuck up and kill yourself, you dumbass, racist ass, man-hating ass bitch. That's all I'm saying. I'm done. I'm out. Peace. Y'all have a good day. Just want to add this part. This is why us men across the board, no matter what your ethnicity is, no matter where you come from, no matter what your skin color is, culture is, this is why we need to stop pandering to these women. Stop pussy pandering. Stop simping. Stop being a manjana. Stop being a Captain Sable-Ho. Because these bitches don't give a damn about us. Stop asking them out. Stop approaching them. Stop taking them on dates. Stop fooling with them. Stop kissing their asses and telling them that they're great. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving them attention in the time of day. We need standards. And that's real talk. My thing to my brothers, we need to stop pussy pandering. And stop putting Caucasian females on a pedestal. Stop promoting Becky. If you got issues, I know we all have our issues. I mean, to brothers within the so-called black community, I know we have our issues with sisters. But we need to stop, and just like y'all sisters need to stop promoting swirling with Caucasians. Stop promoting the Caucasian female. Stop promoting the Caucasian male. Stop doing that crap. Because stop promoting like they the shit. They ain't shit. They ain't worth a damn. You know? And my thing is, we need to go to us men, back on the men. This is why we gotta be MGTOW and leave these hoes alone and focus on getting our life right. But my thing is, to us brothers, we need to clap back. We need to push back. We need to boycott the Hiltons and say we're tired of being disrespected and assaulted, and we should not let Paris Hilton get away with this shit, and call her out. And if y'all do see Paris Hilton, give her a piece of your mind. And if you want to put her in, I can't say this, but she got to end up in the hospital or 6 feet under, buried 6 feet under. You know what I'm saying? She needs to understand there's consequences for her words. She can't go around saying disrespectful shit and getting away with it. I don't care about the free speech, because we as black people don't have no free speech. We as so-called black men, we as men of color don't have no freedom of speech to say anything. Because I guarantee you, if a brother said something about Caucasian females, how he don't like them, Caucasian females will be up in arms. Or we don't like this particular chick, all hell will break loose. And these women will be offended because what we like and dislike. Or we want to fool with this type of chick, or don't want to fool with this type of chick. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Brothers, we gotta do better. And we gotta stand up for ourselves. Because this is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So we need to check this bitch. And these bitches like this, okay? That's all I gotta say. Y'all have a good day. Peace.